Hi, all, it's your guy here, the unknown, and today I want to show you how to get these explosive moves in real time, how to actually execute these explosive moves in real time, how to spot them in real time, okay? Because it's easy to spot things that have already happened, but now I want to show you how to actually spot this in real time. So this is gonna be the most important video you'll ever see, okay? So guys, without wasting time, if you pay close attention and do what I'm showing you, then I assure you, you will see this in real time, okay? Okay, and quite quick, I want to show you this using the previous 5 days, okay? The previous 5 days. So as I've already alluded in my previous videos, the most important thing when you are coming, because I want to start from this day on Friday going forward, okay? The most important thing is actually to mark out the highs, because as I told you, the two things that will all actually help you see these things in real time is actually the time and the levels, okay? I want to show you this, okay? Times and the levels, and I want you to understand the importance of time, okay? So we mark out our high and our low of the previous week. Preferably do this during the weekend, and as you can see, when we come on a Monday, you'll have this dotted blue line, and that's a free indicator. It's in my description. It's called the previous day's high, okay? The previous day's closing price, I mean, not the previous day's high, and I want to keep it green, okay? If you're following this channel for a long time, you know I want to keep this green, and we do this every weekend, okay? Saturday or Sunday, okay? So we will start looking at the consistency of time and levels from Friday, because I don't want to make this video long. However, I want to give you enough examples for you to understand this, okay? So after marking the high, the closing price of Friday, and the low, we're gonna come to 1 minute chart, and the reason for this is because I want to show you from the day where we had non-form, and when we have news, only the 1 minute time frame will actually give you more information about the trade, okay? Because news like non-farm are just explosive, and if you are using bigger time frames, then you will just see big candles. You won't even understand, or you won't be able to execute, okay? So when there's news, I want to come to a 1 minute time frame, okay? And here's another important thing you should always note. I'm using 15:30 South African time. Why? Because I heard that the US times have changed, and 9:30 US time is now something like 14:30 here in South Africa. So I am consistent with my time. I use 15:30 South African time. So these are the times I use, okay, for New York opening time. When there's news, I actually might take a trade before this time. Why? Because the news will present an opportunity. I've already told you how I took this one. I'm not gonna go through that again, because today I want to talk about the levels and the times, okay? The most important things. Okay, with that said, note that 15:30 South African time will actually be the New York equity opening time, and that exactly at that time we will get a stop hunt most of the time. And please underline most of the time, because nothing happens the same way every day. Why? Because the objective of the market is actually to confuse everyone, okay? So sometimes the stop hunt will happen earlier, sometimes it will happen a little bit late, but most of the time 15:30 will throw a stop hunt, okay? Sometimes the stop hunt will start exactly at 15:00, or else 15:15, or else it will give you exactly at 15:30. But note that 15:30 most of the time we are expecting a stop hunt, okay? This is the most important thing, hence I'm repeating. So guys, you see this candle, this black pin candle here. Look at the time. When you look at the time down here, it's gonna say 13:30. Why? Because my broker is behind in 2 hours. That's the server time. There's nothing I can do about that. You know, we can't change the server times, okay? So I know that 13:30 on my server time is 15:30. If you look at this candle, what I told you is that I took this trade on last week on Friday, because I saw that they trapped volume above the level. This is the closing price, okay? We have just identified these levels. So I understood the levels and I understood the time, and that gave me the ability to execute this trade. However, I closed it immediately before 15:30. The reason is I know that 15:30 is more likely to throw stop hunts, okay? So if we actually look at this candle over here, okay, I'm just gonna use different color which is more visible so I'm gonna use an orange color here. If you look at this one candle, let me just blow this a little bit for everybody to see. If you look at this candle, this black candle here highlighted here, this is exactly 1530. Okay, what do? They give a pin, and the next candle is an engulf. Okay, where at a level, you see this, this is a level, okay, this is a level, the high, the closing price, and the low. These are important levels you should always note, because most of the trades are gonna come from this level. Okay, and if you are new, only take trades from this level, then things will be easy for you. Okay, you see, this is a stop hunt back into trapped volume. First of all, they trapped everybody above this level, so this shows you the importance of understanding levels. That's why I was able to take this one. Why? Because I understood that, okay, fine, everybody above this level is now trapped. Okay, so I took it and I closed it before. Why? Because I understood that 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt. As you can see, they traded back. There are people who executed who bought here. Guys, understanding that 1530 will throw a stop hunt, and most of the time you're not supposed to chase 1530, because mostly it's gonna be a wrong move. It's gonna be a trapping move. As you can see, we have trapped volume on this level. This is a level. This is the closing price of Friday. This is an important level. And if you looked at this, everybody above here is trapped. So everybody above this level is trapped. That's how they're going to behave most of the time. They're going to trap everybody on a level. Okay, this is a key level. Everybody here is trapped. So they are taking people back into trap volume. Everybody who was buying here was actually buying back into trapped volume. Okay, understanding that 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt. You know that, okay, most of the time 1530 will give a stop hunt. You don't chase 1530. Okay, this is why I was able to take this candle over here, and I posted it in the community. I will show you. Okay, I posted it in the community. If you actually go back and look at the community, I actually, okay, fine, I actually posted this in the community. Okay, I posted this where you see I posted this as an execution. I took it here, I closed it here, and I was able to re-enter and take it back to the other level, understanding the importance of level. Okay, okay, I did post this. Okay, and I showed you how I actually executed this thing. Why? Because understanding the importance of level and timing, I knew that, okay, they are throwing a stop hunt. Okay, most likely 1530 will throw a stop hunt, hence I'm dwelling on this point. Okay, so now if you understand that this is a stop hunt, you will know that, okay, the real trade will mostly come 15 minutes after the stop hunt. If it's not presented 15 minutes after the stop hunt, it will come at o'clock. That will be 30 minutes from 1530. If not at 14 o'clock, okay, South African time, I know that I will wait for the next 15-minute candle. If nothing, I'll wait for the next 15-minute candle, and I have the patience. Remember, here I wrote that patience pays. I have the patience to wait for the cleanest opportunity, because guys, I chased all these candles. I did that. It didn't work. Okay, it didn't work. So I have enough experience when it comes to that. So I am now patience. Just wait. Okay, just wait. Okay, just wait for 1530 US time. Okay, you saw this on Friday. Now we are going to Monday. Okay, I'm not actually talking about the best setups based on our strategy. Today I'm just focusing on the levels and the times, because I want to show you how to get these moves in real time. Okay, let's look. I told you I want to come, more especially when I'm trading gold, I want to come at 1530. The other reason for me coming at 1530 is that I know that, okay, by the time it hits 1530, everybody is in the market, all the stops are in the market, and now everything is more clearer for me. The only thing I have to do is to find where people's stops are and where the market might possibly be heading to. Okay, that's the most important thing. That's why I love 1530. Okay, that's why out of the whole day I can wait and do nothing the whole day. Okay, so as you can see, this candle here, if you look down here, let me do this actually. If you look at this candle, look down here, this candle exactly happened at 15:30 for me. I can't use other US time right now because I heard that they've added actually an hour to the time. Okay, so I'm using my time. You can just convert this time to your time, South African time, 15:30. Okay, this candle here was a doji. They literally did nothing for the whole 15 minutes. As you can see, I'm actually on a 15-minute time frame. They did nothing. Okay, they did nothing. Understanding the levels of time and times. This is an important level. I told you the high, the closing price, and the low. These are the most important levels. Okay, these are the most important levels. So if you actually look at this candle over here, let me just use the color I used before. Now I've blown out everything, so even highlighting becomes a little bit difficult. Yes, you see now I am highlighting this candle for a reason. Okay, I'm highlighting this candle for a reason. You see this candle over here. This is exactly what time? 15:30. Look down here, it's 13:30. I told my broker is behind in 2 hours. This is exactly at 15:30, and they are at a level. They've been consolidating on this level. There are stops beneath here. There are stops right here. People from and I've showed you this in a previous video. Okay, now I want to show you the consistency, focusing only on this, because in my previous video I was focusing on a number of things. There are stops here, there are stops here. Okay, so they stop hunted and closed everybody from the London session. As you can see, I use the dollar sign most of the time to identify my stops. Okay, I use the dollar sign to identify my stops. Okay, that's what I do. So one thing you should know is that there are people who sold here have their stops here. People who bought beneath here during the London session have their stops here. So look at what they do. They throw a stop hunt back into the level. They threw a stop hunt back into the level. Okay, now they're throwing a stop hunt back into the level. I'm not saying they'll always throw a stop hunt back into the level. However, 15:30 is more likely to throw stop hunts. Okay, I will show you something I wrote yesterday on the community again. Okay, so this time is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Look at the EMA. They are just throwing a stop hunt and they are coming back to the inside. So you know, guys, you know now. Okay, on a 15-minute candle, the stop hunt actually started here. You see, sometimes it can start early. On a 5-minute, actually, it started here. It started 15 minutes before. That was at 15:15. And then it went to 15:30 because this is the 15th. Wait a minute, it started early. Yes, actually, let's say it started from this pin 15:15 and it went up to 15:30. Okay, this is when they were going up. That was a stop hunt. Okay, so if you understood, this was your entry. I did take this one. Okay, I did take this one. Okay, however, I took it on a 1-minute time frame. Understanding the importance of time. 15:30, they are more likely to throw a stop hunt. This just filters out most of the nonsense, and it will actually enable you to see this in real time. You see, on a 15-minute candle, this was so clean. The 45-minute candle went up. On the close of the 45-minute, or on the close of the candle that opened exactly at 14:00. Okay, for me it's at 16, actually, because it's 15 at 16:00. Okay, you could have taken a good entry for 50 pips. Okay, this was gonna give you roughly 50 pips. You see, back to the low, because we know that there are stop hunts here. Okay, and based on based on what has happened, stop hunt to the top, we were actually anticipating this. I took this one. Okay, and now we are coming to Wednesday. Guys, these things can't be this perfect every day. This is amazing. Look at this time over here. This is 13:15. I told you sometimes the stop hunt will start at 15:00 or 15:15. Okay, in this case, they give a stop hunt back where? Back to the guys who are in profit. Okay, understand that a stop hunt can take any direction. Okay, they are taking people back into the trend to trap them. Okay, to trap them. This is a stop hunt. for those who understand stop hunts, okay, but somebody will ask, how can it be a stop hunt whereas they ended up going up? Okay, I took this trade on a 1 minute time frame. Okay, let me just try to show you. Understanding the importance of time. Time is important. Okay, time is important. Time is important. Understanding the importance of time. Let's go back to this day and I will show you what happened. Okay, oh sorry, just bear with me as I'm scrolling to that day. Okay, here it is. Okay, here it is. You see, if you understood that 1530 will throw a stop hunt, obviously on a 15-minute chart it's gonna be a lot of candles. Okay, but if you understand that 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt, then you would have observed this behavior here, because I was able, you see, they go up and then they give something like a triple top. But look at these two candles. Okay, look at these two candles and observe the times. Okay, this was a little bit late, but I did take this one and it gave me roughly 50 pips. Okay, roughly 50 pips. This gave roughly 50 pips. Okay, why? Because I know that 15 throws a stop hunt. However, based on the behavior, you see, these prices were just going down. You have to know that, okay, if prices have been going down, they might not continue going down up to this point. Okay, so you must observe the behavior of prices on the day. Okay, if you observe the behavior, you would have noticed that on a 1 minute they started consolidating. When they start consolidating and eventually breaks the other level, the high, then you know you can close it. Okay, so this was a very clean one based on the understanding of time. Here they gave it a little bit early. Okay, the stop hunt came at a little bit early here. Okay, as I've already told you, sometimes it will start exactly at 15, but understand that 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Then you know what you can get. Okay, and right here I'm not talking about the best setups, because there are certain times people ask me, how did you take this, why did you take this? Guys, I've spent a lot of time on the charts and now I have came to understand and know other safe trades that I can take that are not part of the strategies we talked about. Okay, you will also develop that when you actually start spending most of your time on the charts. Okay, that's why I always say go and back test. Some things will actually take experience, hence there are sometimes I will show you things I took, okay, but you won't understand why I took them. That's because I've spent enough time on my charts to know what works. Okay, and right now I'm sharing that with you. 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Let's go to Thursday. I want to show you the consistency of these things, guys. I showed you from Friday, I showed you on Monday, I showed you exactly how it happened on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, observe the behavior. These prices were just falling for almost 1 session, 2 session, 3 session, 4 sessions. They were falling. Obviously we can't expect them to come down, hence why I was able to take my profit. And another thing that allows me to take my profit is I've spent enough time to know when a move is failing and when to expect a move to continue going. But after this, obviously everybody is selling, so they might not come to this level. Okay, they might not come to this level. So I understand this because I've spent enough time on my charts. There are certain things you'll understand with experience. Okay, but as I'm showing you time and the importance of levels, there are certain times there won't be there are times when they won't be at a level like here, but understanding that 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt, that's when you can get these trades. Here at least they were on a level, here they were on a level, here they were not on a level, here they were on a level. Let's come to Thursday. Okay, actually it's Wednesday. Let's come to Wednesday. Okay, you can do your day count and everything, yes. if you are new, take this based on the strategies we have discussed up until the time we have spent enough time to understand how the charts and prices behave. Okay, so guys, we are coming again on a this was Wednesday, right? Let's see. Yes, this was Monday, this was Tuesday, this was Wednesday. And coming to a Wednesday, I told you one thing I want to do is to come exactly at the equity opening time. Okay, however, on this day we had a little bit of a problem. Let me show you, but it wasn't a problem. Okay, I'll come back and show you why I took it here, okay, at this time. So if you look, let's go and track 1530. Okay, as you can see, this candle, where's this candle over here, this white candle, you see this candle, the white one, it opened exactly at 1530. Look at the time down here, it's 1330, meaning it's 1530 for me. 1530 is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Okay, so understand that. Okay, it's more likely to throw a stop hunt. What do we have before coming to a session? Okay, fine, we have prices that are actually trapping everybody above the level. Okay, how do you know these prices are trapping everybody above the level? The behavior, how are they behaving on the level? How are they behaving on this level? That will tell you what they are doing. Look at this. Okay, how to identify traps, we have spoken about that, but just look. If you want to identify traps, actually identify where they are working. Where are they sending people? Go up, go up, go up, go up, come down, go up again. That's when you actually start understanding trap volumes and how they are trapping people. For them to trap people, they will have to show them the opposite direction. And believe me, most people are actually buying here. Why? Because people are using emotions. Hence, I told you, patience pays. Patience is important. Okay, I wait for 330. Why? Because I've learned this the hard way. I used to chase every candle at the beginning of the session. It doesn't work. Okay, you might be in profit, but 330 might just come and close you. So let's see. You see, this is our last candle going up. And what kind of candle do we have? We have a pin. A pin. Okay, we have a pin where at an important key level. This is the closing price of yesterday, the most important key level. Okay, they send people up with a pin. At the same time, they are closing everybody who was in profit. Maybe somebody sold here, maybe somebody sold here at the beginning of Asia. As you can see, they gave a pin and an engulf, which was perfect for selling. Maybe somebody sold here, maybe somebody came and sold here again. They close everybody using this pin. Okay, they break down. After that, what do they do after breaking down? Same thing they did on Friday. If you have seen the behavior of Friday, they trapped everybody above their level and they kept sending people back. Okay, you saw that on a 1 minute time frame. I will go back and show you. Same thing. That's why actually back testing is important. You will understand these things when you back test. Let me show you. You see this behavior. Let's try to go back to a 1 minute time frame, because when I actually explain something, I want you to see it. Okay, I want you to see it. If we can go back to Friday, you see this is a level. Everybody above here is trapped. What do? They keep sending people and they are now bouncing on the level. Okay, behavior, they are now bouncing on the level. They don't want to go above because they might release everybody trapped above here. So everybody who was buying here, they are holding that money and they don't want to release it. Okay, because I told you how market makers actually sell. Okay, so they sold a portion here. They don't want to release. The only time they will go back and release is if there are more people who are actually selling. That means there will be more money above here through stops. That's when they will go up. But unless that's the case, they won't go back. So everybody above this key level is trapped. This is something that's gonna keep repeating every day. Okay, it's gonna keep repeating itself. Okay, look at how they bounce on the level, and look at how they came down, look at how they send people back to the top, but they are not releasing these guys. Okay, so it's the same behavior you are seeing on a Thursday. You see, they sent everybody up. Now everybody above this line is trapped. The same line, the same closing price. Everybody above the closing price is now trapped. Now they keep revisiting it. They go down. They come back. Send people back to trapped volume. This is gonna repeat almost every time. Okay, somebody will say I'm cherry picking. I am not cherry picking. I've been showing you this using the previous 5 days consecutively. This is not cherry picking. Okay, I'm showing you this behavior from Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I will show it again on Friday just to show the consistency of times and levels. So guys, don't tell me that this is hindsight and this is cherry picking. This is repeating almost every day. Okay, so this can't be cherry picking, guys. It can't be cherry picking. Okay, this can't be cherry picking. This repeats itself almost every day. Times are consistent. Okay, nothing is happens by coincidence. I told you, everything is timed. Whether it's an algorithm or people, they are so good in maintaining the times. Okay, they keep the same times, behave the same way at the same times. 15:30 is the most important time. The same applies to those who will be trading London. For me, South African time, 9:30 is the equity opening time of London. That's gonna be highly consistent. Okay, so you see, they come. Notice how they did this on a Friday. I tried to explain that. I showed you that. Okay, the same thing they did on Friday, they're repeating on Wednesday. Okay, on the level, I was not on this trade. Okay, I came on you during the US at the equity time. However, I will show you something that you should also take into consideration. I told you this is the candle that opens the equity opening time. Okay, 15:30. What do? They send you up to trapped volume. They rarer track. Then they send you back to the top. How perfect can this be? They will throw a stop hunt most of the time at 15:30. Just be patient. Wait for them to throw a stop hunt. After a stop hunt, wait for them to give a good entry. If they don't give it, wait until they give it. If they don't give it, up until 5 p.m. Or 5:15. Because usually I want to go to up to 5:30. Okay, if they don't give anything up to 5:30 South African time, then I'm done for the day. However, notice if I open a position at 5:30, I want to close it at around 6:30. 6:30, I want to close everything, because late they're just gonna open spreads. Okay, or they will just consolidate, and if you are trapped, then you might never get out until the next day, or else they'll close you with spreads. Because late, if you just come to your charts around 8 o'clock and look at the spreads, you see that most of the time the spreads go beyond 50 pips. Okay, so I don't want to hold my trades late. So look, this is so perfect. They stop hunt back into trapped volume. Guys, I'll show you something I told you yesterday. Actually, let me show you, and I'll give you the reason why I wrote this yesterday on the community. Sometimes I don't want to give I will give you a clue, but I won't actually give the complete trade most of the time. Yes, sometimes I will post it, but there are days when I won't post it. Why? Because I don't want my analysis to interfere with your analysis. Okay, because if something goes wrong, it's better if you learn from your mistakes. Or imagine, what if I show you something and at the during that day it ends up like not working? Then you are actually gonna feel more pain than if it was your own analysis. So there are days when I will actually give you a hint and not give you a direct entry. Okay, look, I posted this yesterday exactly at 15:30, and I'm gonna show you why I posted this. But right now I want to show you the relevance of this in what I'm saying. Okay, I said always remember that the equity time is likely to throw a stop hunt. Okay, be patient. And I didn't just post this or write this. I wrote this because I was seeing something yesterday, and I'm gonna show you what it was. Okay, I know most people didn't understand, and if I give a clue like this next time, just know that I'm mostly looking at gold. Okay, so that's just a clue. Okay, it's a clue. Always remember that the equity time is more likely to throw a stop hunt. Be patient. I love this word. Patient pays, and wait for the obvious trade if they give it. Okay, this is important. If they give it, that days when they won't give it. Okay, be patient and always remember to allow your profits to run. This is one problem people have, and there's a reason I wrote this yesterday. If you see, it's 14 hours ago. I wrote it exactly 15:30 yesterday, and I will show you why I wrote it yesterday, and I will show you why I actually wrote this point here. I don't just write things, guys. I don't just post things. Okay, allow your profits to run and cut your losses immediately through stop. I wrote stop hunt, but I wanted to write stop loss. Okay, and exactly after posting this one, as you can see, it was posted roughly at the same time. I say this: don't allow them to send you into trapped volume. This is important. Okay, I'll show you why I wrote this yesterday. Patience, levels, and stop hunt will show you their real intentions. Repeat this: don't allow them to send you into trapped volume. Patience, levels, and stop hunts will show you their real intention. Be patient. I repeated the patient word, and I will show you why I actually wrote this. But for now, let's explain what happened on Wednesday. I'll show you why I wrote that yesterday at that time and why I wrote it as it is. I told you, don't allow them to send you into trapped volume. Look at this: 1, 2. They try to go for the third time. That's when they fail. And my entry was on a smaller time frame. It actually happened a little bit early. Okay, because there are days when I want to enter on a smaller time frame, and when I'm on a smaller time frame, my entries are actually a little bit early. You see, pin engulf. I took my entry after this engulf. This is what we talk about. Besides, there's nothing new or when it comes to my entries. Okay, and guys, I know that people will come again and say, hey, show us entries. That's what I'm showing you today. These are entries. Okay, use the EMA. Okay, the engulf that closes inside the EMA is your execution. Okay, you see, understanding the importance of time. Okay, the importance of time. Wow, look at this. They take you back to trapped volume. Everybody who bought this bought back to trapped volume. They are not gonna release you, guys. If you buy this, that's the end. That's why I said don't allow them to send you into trapped volume. Okay, don't allow them to send you into trapped volume. Understand what's happening. Okay, understand what's happening. So you see, I took this one here, and I had 2 take profits. My first take profit was here, the low of yesterday. My second take profit was actually from some time back. You see, I tracked it from this low. This was the lowest point I was expecting prices to reach on the day. Okay, so I took it up to this point. Okay, I told you already, I had 2 take profits. One here, it was hit, and another here, it was hit. And the reason I always say, patience pays. Be patient when you are not in the trade. Be patient when you are waiting, and also be patient when you are inside. Allow your your wins to run. Okay, some people get threatened out of a winning. Obviously, they will do some kind of thing. Let me show you on a smaller time frame. Actually, you see, they gave a pin. Most people got scared after this pin and closed this trade. Guys, I've done this too many times. I told you, I've done this too many times. I've been closing things for so long. I did that. I now know the importance of being patient when you are in a winning position. If I'm wrong, by the way, I only have a stop of roughly 20 pips. So if they close me, that's fine. Okay, I'm cutting my losses immediately. I don't have to be scared of being closed out. No, if they are gonna be taking the other direction, which I have accepted, okay? So I have my stops. If they are gonna be taking the other direction, it's fine. I don't care. They're gonna close me at a very small loss. I will make this back the following day, okay? Or I will make this, yes, obviously the following day. If I don't get it, then I will make it 2 days after this day, okay? So don't be scared of being closed out. I have a stop of roughly 20 pips. You see, 20 pips. Okay, I have a stop of roughly 20 pips. 20 pips. If they close me, I'm cutting my losses short. So develop the bravery to hold your wins. I've seen people always say, once it goes in my direction, I'm trailing my stops. Why? Because you can't trail your stops immediately, guys. Wait and be patient. If they close you, they close you at a small loss. You'll make it the following day. However, if you hold and wait for them to hit your profit, you'll be in great profits over time. Okay, this thing of trailing your stops immediately, okay, you trail your stops. Oh, okay, when this candle is trading to here, when this candle gets here, gets to this point, you are trailing your stops. For what? Why would you trail your stops? This means they came and closed you. They are gonna try to scare you out of a winning trade. Okay, so trailing your stops early is a recipe for a disaster. You will just look at this trade and you will feel the pain because you missed it. So I had a take profit here and I had a take profit here. Why did I take it late? Because obviously, if we go to the economic calendar, we had news on this day. We had news at 4:15 South African time. That's why I took this trade around 4. The time was going to 4:30. Why? Because I waited for the news. Okay, I wasn't in a hurry. When I have news like this, I'm not in a hurry. That's why if you look at this trade was actually taken on a 5-minute candle. Yes, it was taken a bit late. Okay, it was taken a bit late, and there is a reason I took it a bit late. Yes, I took it after the news. Okay, I took it after the news. Okay, yes, it was around, yeah, okay, I took it somewhere around here and I hit my stops here. Yes, it was after a pin engulf, so it's this one, not this one. I took it a little bit late because of the news. You saw I had news at 14:15, so I took it after the news, and I'm using a 5-minute candle, so it was roughly, yes, it was going to 1/2 past. That's when I took this trade. Okay guys, let's continue. The video is getting long, but I believe this is important information. And I told you, I always come to, if I don't have news, I come to the charts exactly on 15:30. Yesterday we had news at 15:30. We had news, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday we had news at 15:30. Yes, 3:30. 3:30 is 15:30 for me. Yes, we had news at 15:30. So obviously, I came to the community exactly at 15:30 and wrote this. Always remember that the equity time is likely to throw a stop hunt. Be patient. Note how many times I'm showing you this. Be patient and wait for obvious trade if they give it. Okay, be patient and always remember to allow your profits to run. I wrote this yesterday because yes, yesterday I was expecting a very explosive move. That's why I told you, allow your profits to run. I don't just write things, and I can't just come to the chart and write things exactly at 15:30. For those who saw this, I was giving a clue. Okay, always remember that the equity time is likely to throw a stop hunt. Yes, be patient and wait for the obvious trade if they give it. Okay, be patient and always remember to allow your profits to run and cut your losses immediately through a stop loss. It's supposed to be a stop loss. And exactly after that, I wrote, don't allow them to send you into trap volume. Remember this, don't allow them to send you into trap volume. Be patient. Levels and stop hunt will show you their real intention. Why did I write this yesterday? Why did I tell you to allow your profits to run yesterday? Why did I repeat the stop hunt thing? I told you stop hunts will show you the real intention, and I gave you the time at which they are most likely to throw stop hunt. Okay, so if you mix these two posts, you would have understood what I was saying, guys. I don't usually give clear things, I give signs. And the reason I told you this is because the level This is a level. I told you the low is a level, the closing price is a level, and the high is a level. Okay, I showed you these things. I told you these things. The importance of times and levels. Look at what happened yesterday. Look at what happened. This is so beautiful. We have trap volume below this candle. They don't revisit this candle. I've showed you in my previous videos that this is something amazing. However, note that how they actually close all these candles. They close them exactly at the equity opening time, but they don't take out the low. Why? There's a reason. And let's see, where are they sending people? Go down, they come back up, go down, go down, go down, go down. They are working the low. They are not working this level. They are working the low. They're sending everybody down. Why? Because prices have been going down for a number of days. Now they are sending people down. What did I say? I said exactly at this time, I said, don't allow them to send you into trap volume. Why? Because I was seeing this happening in real time. They were sending people down into trap volume. That's why I wrote, don't allow them to send you into trap volume. Okay, and I executed this one on a 1 minute time frame yesterday. Why? Because look at this candle. It's 1330 down here. Same time. Is this cherry picked? You can answer this question. Somebody will come and say this doesn't work, this is nonsense whatsoever, as somebody commented yesterday. I don't care what people think. Okay, I don't care what people think. This is obviously not cherry picking. Anyway, I'm not gonna answer that. Is this cherry picking? I'm asking you. You can comment in the comment section below. Tell me if this is actually cherry picking. Okay, why? Mostly because I have been showing this from Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 1530. We are marking the 1530 candle. This is the 1530, and I'm going to use an orange color for consistency. Okay, for consistency. You see, 1530 at a level. What do they do to the level? They pin engulf the level. They pin engulf the low. Where are they sending people? Into trapped volume. Everybody selling here is getting trapped, and they are not going to release you. That's why I told you, sometimes if you are not in profit for almost let's just say 45 minutes, close that trade, because you are actually gonna experience the worst thing ever. Okay, so if you are not in profit 45 minutes, close it, close it, close it, close it, close it, because it simply means they are doing something, and they might actually be preparing to go in a direction where the losses will be big. Okay, that's why I said allow them to run, because yesterday obviously this was a day 3, and after day 3 obviously we might get a reversal, provided they work a level. Okay, they work a level. Look at the EMA, look at the peaks. Where are the peaks? The peaks are changing. Okay, when they are going down, the peaks are above, and now as they are preparing to change, where are the peaks? The peaks are coming below. So this will actually enable everyone to take this in real time. Time of the day 1530. This is South African time, the New York opening time. Okay, they are most likely to throw a stop hunt. I came to a 1 minute time frame yesterday. Okay, 1 minute, because I usually love tracking between 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. Sometimes the 1 minute one might not give you the most perfect entry, and the 5 minute will. Sometimes the 5 minute won't, the 15 minute will. So tracking, I usually open, as you can see, I'm using multiple monitors, by the way. I just want to see different time frames. On one monitor I will keep the 1 minute, on another I'll keep the 5, and on another I'll keep the 15 minutes, and I will wait patiently to see which one is actually giving me the best entry. As you saw, the 15 minute gave, okay, I'll go back to that in a moment. Okay, yesterday I waited. They were sending people down, and look, how many people do you think actually fell for this pin in golf? Many people fell for it. It was followed by a huge engulf, and it was actually going down, okay? And they were inside of the EMA anyway, okay? So many people chased this move yesterday. Many people chase this move, okay? But if you understand the importance of timing, there's no need to chase. I had my stops exactly at roughly 20 pips, okay? 20 pips, okay? I took it after this engulf, okay? Pin engulf inside the EMA, just bounce on the EMA, and I had my stops roughly yes, around 20 pips. It was somewhere just beneath this low, okay? Yes, because I told you maximum for gold is gonna be 25. It was roughly 20 pips, 21, 22 pips, okay? Yes, I put it somewhere here, okay? So this was a good one, okay? Why? Understanding the importance of times and levels, okay? Times and levels. On a 1 minute you might not have seen what was happening, but surely on a 15 minutes you did, and even on a 5 minutes they showed what you see. They showed this. So my entry was here, just inside the EMA, okay? That was on a 1 minute time frame. So I really want to track, and the reason I'm tracking is because, let me show you, if we go to a 15-minute chart and we actually go to well, there was a day, you see here, this one showed you how they were behaving the best on a 15-minute candle. So guys, this is pure gold, okay? So guys, pay attention to the EMA. I've told you the engulf that closes in your EMA at the right time, okay? So people will come and say, you guys are just selecting explosive moves, and you are saying you are showing us after explosive moves. No, I showed you. I wrote this yesterday. Exactly at 15:30, and I was writing everything as I was seeing it on the charts. I told you, allow your wins to run, because I was actually anticipating a very big explosive move, because this was coming from day 3, and usually big moves will come out of consolidation. So notice how they consolidated the prices, okay? Notice how they consolidated the prices. So guys, this was amazing. And another important thing, I told you, be objective. Don't just say, hey, it's gonna do this. No, when you come at the right time, look for a stop hunt, look for the level. How are they behaving at that level? That will actually show you what they are actually planning, okay? So just as you've seen, guys, if this is cherry picking, it's up to you to decide, not for me to decide. This now, guys, is entries, okay? I did say I was gonna show you entries, but now I just did that, okay? And the reason I love gold, it can give you multiple opportunities throughout the week, okay? And this is my favorite asset that I always look at. I love gold. Gold moves. Gold is consistent. You see, this is 3 days of going down. Oh, let's go to 1 hour time frame. Some people won't believe me, okay? These prices went up, and then they went down day 1, they went down day 2, they went down day 3. We got 3 days of breakout. They broke the low, they broke the low, they broke the low. Okay, we had 3 days of breakout, and on this day, yes, they did break out. However, just notice how they were not allowing breakout traders to get profit. They were against breakout traders yesterday, and you can see this. Okay, when you see a move behaving like this, consolidating and like not allowing people to take profit, everybody's selling here. Everybody's selling. The breakout didn't get profit yesterday. Okay. So when you see these things happening, you must know that they are actually preparing for something. And now they're on the other side of the EMA. What are they going to do today? I don't know, up until we come at 15:30. Okay, 15:30, that's when I will know. And as I previously said, I wanted to make lives about market analysis where we are preparing for the next day. However, I won't be doing that anymore. I will be doing lives where we have an open discussion. We talk, we explain things. Okay, yesterday I tried to do a couple of lives, but I had a problem with my software. Okay, there were certain settings that I didn't get them right, and like my live was getting closed and like it was just ending out of the blue. So sorry for everyone who was part of that live. Okay, I will have lives, but I won't have lives whereby we analyze for the following day. Reason being, some of the times I don't want to give people the thought that actually tomorrow will do what you're anticipating, because what I've realized, and this is something I used to do most of the time, I tended to, or I rather gravitated to being more subjective than being objective. Okay, and that was not good. Okay, so I've learned this the hard way, and yeah, that's why I told you to go and actually work on back testing, because you will learn a lot. And I also want people to learn on real charts. I tell you that I don't like demos. Why? Because demos have no spreads, demos have no tricks. Everybody becomes profitable on a demo. Ain't you surprised why? That's actually because demos are designed to attract and lure you into the industry. So when it comes to demos, they're not going to use most of the things against you, because they use spread against us. Okay, demos are very easy, everything is straightforward. So I really don't like demos. And even for me, when I started learning, actually I think I used a demo for 2 days. I never used a demo. Okay, what I rather did was to open a very small account. Like for instance, if you are using Exness, and I'm not marketing for Exness, okay, if you are using Exness, you will know that you can get up to 1:2000 leverage. So that simply means with a $10 account, you can open a position of 0.1. That's amazing. Or else you can open if you are risking 10 pips, for instance, you can open like 10 trades using an account of $10. Where you are using a lot size of 0.01. Okay, you can open 10 trades. So that's how I learned, guys, and I'm thankful to Owanda for this, because that leverage is good for people who are learning. You recharge with $10, then you can open 0.01, and you have like 10 trades. You recharge with $20, you have 20 trades. $30, you have 30 trades. So you can learn from that. Okay, because sometimes, yes, learning is costly, and I believe that people who have bought expensive courses that didn't work. So for me, I think that really helped me, because I didn't have to deal with the nonsense that happens on a demo. Demos are so easy for everybody. Okay, even for me, when I was actually doing that 2 days, I saw that it was profitable. And fortunately, I got to know early that demos are just not good for most people. That's why when you go to a demo, you will obviously become profitable, but when you come to real charts, you won't. And besides, there's a different feeling and different emotions to attach to a demo versus a live. Despite a live account having $20, it's like it's emotional. You don't want to lose that capital, so you get a feel and a taste of how the real markets are. So that's how I prefer to learn personally. And this is, again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational purpose. Okay, so I'm not saying go and execute as I've what I'm saying. Okay, this is for educational purpose. That's a disclaimer I have to make. Okay, it's important. So for me, honestly, it was important to learn on a live account rather than on a demo account. Okay, and that really helped me. Okay, because when I lost, I felt the pain of losing, because it was real capital and there were spreads. So market makers come violently on live accounts. So I got a taste of that, and that's what really helped me. So guys, some things are gonna need your experience. Okay, they're gonna need your experience. So I won't be doing this analysis for preparation, analysis where we prepare for tomorrow, because that rather takes people to a subjective to being actually that pushes people to being some more subjective than objective, and that's the wrong thing, because sometimes the markets won't do what you want them to do. And for me, as I told you, yes, I have a directional bias, but it is confirmed when I come to the chart by the behavior. So I'm not objective. I used to be objective. Day 3, for me was always a reversal, but you'll learn the hard way, because sometimes day traders won't give you a reversal, rather they can just continue, and sometimes you'll have 2 weeks where the markets are going strongly in one direction, so you feel the pain, guys. So I don't want you to go through that, so rather be objective, and I won't be doing that live again. We won't be forecasting for tomorrow, because that's not that doesn't really work in real life, because in the long term you're gonna lose more. Why? Because of being subjective. Rather be objective, have a directional bias, however also look at the behavior when it comes to 1530 and wait. Guys, this word is what, this is the takeaway I want you to go with. Actually, let me blow this to actually 40 if I can. This is the most important word: patience. Wait, allow 1530 to trade, give that stop hunt and take the easiest trade. Okay, if it's not given 15 minutes after, wait for another 15 minutes. Not given 15 minutes after, wait for another 15 minutes. Pay close attention to each and every 15-minute candle that is opening, because that's when they might give the opportunity. But be patient, be patient, okay? And you will learn through experience, by the way. Yeah, you learn through experience. Go and back test, see what I mean. Try to look for trades after 1530 when the stop hunt has been thrown. Okay, and guys, I am done now, and I wish you all the best. Just remember this, always remember this: equity time is likely to throw a stop hunt. Be patient and wait for the obvious trade. If it is given, this is important. If it is given, if it's not, do nothing. Be patient and always remember to allow your profits to run and cut your losses immediately through stop losses. This is important. And this is also important: don't allow them to send you into trap volume. Patient levels and stop hunt will show you their real intention. You can only see this if you wait enough. If you wait enough, okay, you will see this. But if you are not patient, you enter before the right time, they will close you and you will feel disappointed. Guys, I don't know. Just comment and tell me what you feel about this, okay? I wish you all the best. I've just given you real information here, okay? And I wish you become patient. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Please be patient, okay? I repeat, be patient. Let me just show you something I once posted, and this is the last thing I'm showing you today, okay? Be patient. Philip shoes. If most traders will learn to sit on their hands 50% of the time, they will make a lot of money. Be patient, okay? If you read Market Wizards, you will know that Bill Lipschutz is a very big deal. And I think I have another great trader who was actually saying the same thing about patience. I don't know. I think it seems like I'm not gonna find it right now. But guys, yeah, I'm not finding it right now. But I had different posts about being patient, okay? I had different posts about being patient, and let me see. No, okay, even if I don't find it, it's still okay. Just know what Bill Lipschutz say, okay? Guys, I'm showing you these things because I really care. And guys, in your spare time, try to read this Market Wizards. You learn from the best traders, okay? And stop listening to Instagram guys who don't know anything about the markets. Rather read Market Wizards than to listen to Instagram guys who will not take you anywhere. Anyway, guys, I don't want this video to reach an hour. I just wanted to discuss these important things with you, and I wish you all the best. Thank you.